Good morning, children. Let's start with today's maths class. Continuation of chapter 2, long and short. Learning objective of today's class is students should be able to find double and half of lengths. And at the end of the class, students will be able to apply the concept to multiply length by 2 to find double, and also to find half they have to divide it by 2. So let's start with our topic double and half of lengths. Okay children, here you will see there are two columns and there are some animals inside it. Okay, in each columns animals are distributed. So here if you see, there is one frog in the first column, and in the second column there are two. Then again you see in the first column how many? There are two elephants, and in the second column there are 4. In the first column 3 whales are there, and in the second column there are 6. So what did you see? Well, you see that in the first column there is one frog. So if I am adding 1 to itself, I am getting 2. That number of frog is there in the second column. In the same way 2 elephants were there, and if I am adding these two by itself, then I am getting 4. That is again you are getting something which is double. In the third, if I am adding 3 to itself, I am getting 6. So here in this you will see in the first column the number of animals which are there. In the second column it is getting doubled. So I can say if I add twice the same number, I get double of that number, isn't it? If I am adding twice the same number, I get the double of that number. So can I write it like this? If one frog, I am multiplying it by 2, what is my answer? It is equal to 2 frogs. So here it was 2. If I am multiplying 2 elephant by 2, I am getting my answer as 4. If I am multiplying 3 by 2, I am getting my answer as 6. So it is similar to what answers I am getting here. So from here we get the conclusion that if we have to find double of any number, we simply have to multiply it by 2 and get our answer. Okay, now let's see another figure here which I have given. Here again, now you see in the first column there are 6 dogs, and then it becomes 3 in the second column. In the first column there are 4 snails, it becomes 2, and in the first column there are 2 worms, becomes 1. So here you see, if I split this 6 into 3 plus 3, I'm getting that much amount of number of animals in the second column. Here to split 4, what can I write? 2 plus 2, that is 2 plus 2 is equivalent to 4, and if I want to split 2, I can write 1 plus 1. So to find here, what are you finding? We are finding half. So to find half, if a number we have to split it into 2 equal parts. We are splitting it into 2 equal parts. So if I divide 6 by 2, what is my answer? 3. Okay. If I want to divide 4 by 2, what is my answer? 2. If I divide 2 by 2, what is my answer? 1. These answers are similar to what I am getting here, isn't it? So we can come to the conclusion here that if we want to find half of a number, we simply have to divide it by 2 to get the answer. That is, we are splitting it into 2 equal parts. Okay, so based on these two concepts, there are some questions which we are going to do now, applying that into our length. First question says, find double of 6 centimeter. Always remember, if it is written double, double means you have to multiply by 2. So here 6 centimeter, we have to multiply it by 2 to find its double. So 6 twos is 12 centimeter. This is your answer. So double of 6 centimeter is 12 centimeter. Now see second question. Find half of 10 meter. Now half always means to divide by 2. So this 10 meter, to find half I have to divide by 2. I think you know the concept of division very well. To divide by 2, 10, you have to find in 2 table, 10 goes how much times? It goes 5 times, isn't it? 2 5s are 10. So your answer here will be 5 meter. Okay. So half of 10 meter is 5 meter. Question number 3. Find double of 19 meter. So to find double, we simply multiply it by 2. So when you multiply 19 by 2, your answer will become 38 meter. This is your answer. So double of 19 is 38 meter. Find half of 22 kilometer. Again, half means you should remember divide by 2. So 22 kilometer divided by 2. So when you divide 22 by 2, you get your answer as 11 kilometer. Okay. So half of 22 kilometer is 11 kilometer. Children, I want you all to copy your classwork. In your classwork copy, write today's date, write learning objective and learning outcome, and start doing this question. You can copy these questions, understand it and copy it in your notebook. Now there are some more questions which I have given here. So what you can do is you can pause the recording, try to solve it yourself, then check with me if you have done it correctly or not. Let's see question number 5. Find double of 15 centimeter. Again remember, double means to multiply by 2. When you multiply 15 by 2, you get 30 centimeter as your answer. Find half of 20 meter. Half, again, to find half means divide by 2. So when you are dividing 20 by 2, your answer is 10 meter. Double of 50 meter. You're finding double of 50 means multiplied by 2 again. So 50 into 2 is 100 meter is your answer. 8.1. Find half of 8 kilometer. 8 kilometer, half means divide by 2. Okay, so when you are dividing 8 by 2, you get your answer as 4 kilometer. So this is your answer. Okay, so just remember children, double, wherever double you have to find, you multiply it by 2. Wherever you have to find half, you divide it by 2. Now I want you all to open your maths textbook to page number 17 and we start doing some questions.